Well, there we are. We are live with Coffee with Casper in about 2 minutes. Welcome, welcome. Here comes the Casper. He wants to be part of the show. That's it. That's what he does. He says, my show. This is my show. That's right. There's the Casper boy. Good morning, good morning. You're checking in this morning. A couple minutes before 8:30. And we will roll at 8:30. Okay, where's a big boy? He's a doggy boy. He is a good doggy. Where's a big doggy boy? That's a doggy boy. There's the Casper. Let me know where you are. Oh, aloha from Honolulu. See, you've had some beautiful days. I've seen your posts out there, and looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Big waves the other day. Crashing close to the shore, weren't they? Those body surfers were getting pounded. Okay, where's a big boy? We'll get down now? Okay. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We got Hawaii checking in. Let me know where you are. We're glad to see you all this morning. Aloha. From Boise, part of the Knowles gang. There's, oh yeah, beautiful in Hawaii. Good morning from Georgetown, Texas. Good to have you. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Loretta, also. Good to see you, Judy. Nice to see everybody this morning. Good morning from beautiful downtown Hollywood. Beautiful, glamorous Hollywood. All right, there's the 8:30. We're getting ready to go. Good to see you all this morning. And Casper wants to come up one more time. There's the Casper. Okay, here we go. Well, he'll come up along the way. He likes to do that. Here we go. All right, big boy, here we go. We're getting started. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning from North Carolina. Good to see you this morning. Somebody texted me along the way or Facebooked or whatever and said, well, where are you? Well, we're in Topanga, which is in the beautiful Santa Monica Mountains. Basically, the mountains right behind Malibu. And here we go. Everybody, oh, good morning from Palm Desert. Good to see you this morning. All right, let's everybody take a deep breath in. Let out the sound, One more time. Big deep breath in. Shalom. Peace, peace, peace. Well, we're good to see you. We are gathering with light workers around the world. I'm Harry Morgan Moses. This is Coffee with Casper. It's Tuesday. Could be anytime, anywhere where you're watching either on YouTube or Facebook, but we're glad you're here. We're here every Tuesday starting at 8:30. So here we go. So a couple weeks ago, I was in New York, saw a reprisal of the show Good Morning from Albuquerque, saw a reprisal of the show Funny Girl. And Funny Girl was famous for the song People Who Need People. And I think the Barbra Streisand song, What the World Needs Now, is also part of the show, or that could be just I connected them somehow in my mind. Good morning from Norway. Well, it's good evening from Norway. Good to see you, Elizabeth, this morning. Nice to have you with us. Very good. We got the continents all connecting. So, you know, of course, as we're reading the news around the world, all of the challenges being faced, a lot of them being faced by the Western nations. Of course, the Western nations are the ones with the free press. And so we're kind of exposed to ourselves. And ultimately, I think that's a good thing, because repression is not a good thing. So expression is a good thing. So really what I wanted to do was take a look at the lyrics of these songs, this People Who Need People, and see that really what we need to do right now in our time is those of us who are aware, and Coffee with Casper and my doing this work for now a number of years, every Tuesday, available on Facebook and YouTube. If you saw the poster that was posted yesterday, the links are in there for the YouTube, all of the episodes on YouTube and on Facebook. You can find lots of Coffee with Casper talking about what's happening in the moment. But of course, what's happening in the moment is a continuum. So who we are in the moment is very important. So you can watch any episode, and it's going to be relevant when you tune in for whatever reason. And people do tune in to episodes, I never know which one they're really looking at. Sometimes we can tell by the change of season. Today here in California, Southern California, we've had a 30-degree change in temperature. So you see I got a sweater and a long sleeve shirt on, not a Hawaiian shirt. That's how that goes. But anyway, let's look at these lyrics and just see something simple, and then we're going to take it back to the idea of we're part of a hologram, a slice of the hologram. Incarnated with the wonderful philosopher Ernest Holmes. We've talked about this for a few weeks, but let's look at it now. Incarnated within each one of us is not only a divine spark, not only an incarnation of the living spirit of the cosmos, incarnated in each one of us, but a unique presentation of the cosmic whole. So let's go look at this idea of a hologram. A hologram is based on a plate, a holographic image plate, and that plate, you put it in front of the laser beam and it will make a 3D image. The interesting thing is you smash that plate and pick up any piece of it and put it in front of the laser, it will reveal the whole thing. The whole image will come from any piece of that plate. So that's what we are. We are a holographic slice of the universe. So if you were to put that light, that special light that could see the cosmos through us, it would display the whole cosmos as you, right? Now, what we need to know is and realize is that what I'm doing with my consciousness, which is essentially my awareness, what I'm doing with my consciousness, the sum total of everything I've ever thought, said, done, or felt, has created my consciousness, which is going before me. The consciousness I had last night is creating my experience today. The consciousness I'm creating now is experiencing what's coming back. That's called the law of the circle. That which comes from me returns to me. It's also been known as the law of mind. And what we talk about in the universe is a universe built on the impulsion of love. The whole reason for the universe is the impulse of love. The universe loves itself, wants to experience itself, wants to come to know itself, and gets to have that re-embodiment, that recreation of itself as you and me. And as we grow and understand ourselves, the universe thrills in that awakening, in that participating in the love of the self, which is the impulsion of the universe. That impulsion of the universe is guided through the law of the circle. That which, once we have the place of self-consciousness, when I know that I am, and I can think, and think about what I think about, that makes me a conscious being. And as a conscious being, what I do with my awareness is critical into what is my experience and also what is the unfoldment of the universe as you and me. So we're looking at a world that is still believing in war. We're looking at a war that believes that I can do something here and it won't affect something there. We're looking at a medical system that believes I can treat one part of the body without affecting the other part of the body, and it's all one body, it's all one thing. So everything affects everything, and therefore that who I am in the middle, I am. When I know that I am that which is the creation, we begin to see that I may not be able to affect everything that's happening in the world, but I can certainly create a world that works for me. And as I begin to take a world, knowing that I belong to everybody, and the I am that I am belongs to all people, every race, every color, every creed, every nation, every way of being, everyone who can say I am is part of the awareness of the world, the consciousness of the world. So what you and I do with our awareness is very important. Biblically, you hear the psalmist says, this is the day the Lord has made. And if we were to transpose that word Lord wherever we see it in the Western scriptures and change it to law, this is the day the law has made. So you see that the day is really not made anew. The law of the earth spinning in 24 hours a day, right? That law creates the new day. This is the day the law of life has made. And this is my experience. This is the day where the law, the way I am using the law, what's coming from me is returning to me, is creating my day. This is the day the Lord has made. And the next line is, let us rejoice and be glad in it. We should rejoice and be glad in it because we are it. And the more we experience self-love, the more we experience joy and happiness, the richer that law of the circle returns to us love and joy and happiness. The more we remain at peace and poise and balance, the law returns to us peace and poise and balance. So looking at this song from the 1960s, people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. And we all know from having lived through the pandemic, without enough social interaction, yes, you think so? And people who need dogs are the luckiest people, right? That's right. Okay. All right. I'm talking to folks. You got to let me talk, okay? Yeah. Okay. So we have experienced that we need each other. We have experienced, and you're looking now at test stores and new childhood diseases that are popping up because they haven't been exposed to one another. We're not building up antibodies. So we begin to see that we do need each other. People who need people are the luckiest people. So instead of honoring the fact that we need each other and honoring, that's the namaste, honoring the I am that I am honors the I am that you are, and I recognize that we are the same thing. Yes? So people who need people are the luckiest people. The next line is, we're children needing other children, just like children need other children. And yet letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. This is this pride, this egomania that says I'm in charge here, that would declare war, that would attack, that blame other people for their challenges when it's in fact everything's happening through the law. This is the day the Lord has made, the law has made. So this is the other song that came from the show that reminded me to see. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is sweet love, not just for some, oh no, but just for everyone. And so we begin to see that, we've talked about this here before, that the universal love that can come from me, there are two kinds of love. Personal love, I get to know you personally. Good morning, Sheila, from, I believe, the desert area. I believe you told me last time. Hi, it's nice to see. Oh, yeah, Elizabeth, I agree. We got cats too. People who need dogs and cats are the luckiest people. All right. So the song goes on. It says, Lord, here, talking to the law. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord. Now, this is where we can take this personally. If the law of life is within me, I don't need to ask some higher power to listen. I need to be the one who listens. And we have this capacity to share high love. I don't need to know you personally to love you, because you are what I am and I am what you are. We are that same thing in our own experience through the law of the circle, experiencing what we know about life. And what we need to bring to this planet in a way stronger and more powerfully and in greater volume than has ever happened before, what we need to bring to this planet is love. Love and appreciation for life itself, for the soul of you, for the soul of me, for the I am that is the I am, that we are the ones carrying into planet Earth, into the consciousness of humankind. We are the ones bringing forth that part of the hologram that is love and joy and inspiration and peace and poise and balance and grace and happiness and harmony. And that's what you and I need to do. Not look for it out there. Where is my happiness out there? But stand, as Mary Baker Eddy said, standing porter at the door of our own consciousness, being very mindful what we give to the law. What am I giving to the law of life? Am I giving the spirit of enthusiasm, spiritasm, being part of the oneness, beingness? Am I being the place where the love, the light, the joy, the wisdom, the peace, the poise, the balance, the harmony of life is coming forward? Am I being that place? And or am I believing that I can't be that place because other people are doing whatever they're doing? But if we do that, we give away our power. We give away our authority. We don't operate the law. We are not creating a new picture in the hologram of the human being in love with itself, right? St. Ignatius said the glory of God is a human being fully alive. This is ours to do. You and I know that we are one with the one, that we can draw on the inspiration of the very life force within us to create through the law what we choose. Greater degrees of love, greater degrees of happiness, greater degrees of connection, greater degrees of belonging, greater degrees of peace and poise. And yet, if we continue to spin in the news cycle and in the outer world and rely on the outer world to show us how we're going to be, we will never get there. Because we are the ones, you and I are the light workers on the planet. We are the ones carrying forth the light for the benefit of all humanity. We don't need more of anything. It's already here. We need to become the distributors of it. We need to be the place on earth. If we want to change humanity, humans have to change humanity. Guess what? You and I are those humans. And so when we begin to purpose ourselves, again, we know it takes discipline. It's not easy to look in the midst of the world's confusion and maintain your balance. A wonderful teacher just shared a video that I saw. He says, people are always looking for it to get easier. It'll get easier when? No. We need to handle what's happening in an easier way. We are the ones who will grow and change and not be splashed by the outer currents of life because we're living from an inner place. An inner place which is connecting with this I am that I am and is allowing that connection with the I am that I am to touch each other. So just those people, we're right here this morning, we have Norway, we have Hawaii, we have all kinds of states, people in the United States. We know we have our friends in the UK. We know we have friends in Asia. All of us are people, but we are people awakening to what we can be. And we are not waiting for the masses of humanity to discover the power that they have to control what's happening to the law, what the Lord is doing to and through me, because the law is always working through me. The Lord is the law. And the law of the circle of no human being is disconnected from the law of the circle. No human being is disconnected from the consciousness of their own selves, which is creating the experience they're having of themselves. And hence, the master teacher said a long time ago, if I be lifted up, all shall be drawn unto me. If I be lifted up, all shall be drawn unto me. That means you and me. If we lift ourselves up in consciousness, if we lift ourselves up into the possibility and probability of good and more good, no limit to the good. Everywhere I go, I see this good. And we have to stretch ourselves because we get to the end of our good, as much good as we think we deserve, and then something happens in the world to break it. We don't get that good anymore. And that's our opportunity to grow and to stretch ourselves. In my home, we've lived in this home, my wife and I here, for almost 19 years. And in those 19 years, we have not had very many challenges with the guts of the house. Everything from plumbing to sewage to water flow to all of those wonderful things. And just in this last month, oh my God, the plumbing problems we've had are unbelievable. I'm still working with plumbers to resolve the problems. And this has come up because I hit the end of my own law of good. If the great goal of life, according to Joseph Campbell, the great mythology teacher, right? The great goal of life is to tolerate our bliss, to stretch our capacity to be in the good, to bring forth that good into the world, and not allow the circumstance of the world to control how much good we have or how much good we can bring into the world. You and I are the place where we bring the good into the world. We are not calling out to some power outside of the self. We are talking to the law of the circle within ourselves. Lord, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. And we can be the place where that universal love, that Rachma love in the Aramaic language, love me like a rock. I love you because you are what I am and I am what you are. You don't have to do anything for my love. I don't even have to know you to share that love. But if we begin to encounter every person we encounter in our lives, if we begin to use our eyes, we begin to use our awareness, and we make sure that we connect. Thank you for helping me today. That's very kind of you to offer that service. Thank you for doing your good work, right? All of the people, that we are all the essential workers of the world. We all must bring that essence forward in our experience, in a new way, in a new day, and today is the day. This is the day the Lord has made, and I am rejoiced and glad in it. So I will take the time to quiet my mind. I will take the time to know perfect health, wealth, love, and purpose is working in me and as me and through me. And this is ours to do in this week. Take the time to center yourself. Set your intention for the day to be a place where you are the people who need people. You are the love that begets love. You are the light that brings forth more light, that heals the darkness, and humanity needs us, the light workers, to step forward in a new way, in a loving way, in a kinder way, and a more consistent way, to constantly be the place where love is begetting more love, and making room for that love in my mind and my heart, and that love will come out as health, as success, as fulfillment, and as dynamic relationship. This is who we are, and you are the right person at the right time. So what the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is you. So go out in the world and share your light, share your wisdom, share you, your essence, with everyone you encounter. And together, we'll be a dynamic force in the world, connecting light workers. If you found anything valuable in this message today, share it on all your networks. Share it on YouTube, like, follow, connect, LinkedIn, wherever you can, whatever groups you're part of. Let's get more and more people gathering and just finding the way to be an avenue through which there is more and more love on our planet. Who you are is something special. I'm Harry Morgan Moses. We'll be back next week for Coffee with Casper. We'll see you then. Until we meet again, we invite you to go in the light, as the light and with the light. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide you on your way. Bye for now. Say goodbye, Casper. Now you want to get in the picture. Get in the picture. They want to see you.